Well?
Yeah, well, thanks for having us.
You're most welcome. So I've tried to give a bit of a background to some of the concerns you have raised, but you guys are the ones on the ground. You guys are the guys who are into this business and you're facing your own challenges. Share them with us. What are you going through?
Once again, good morning, David, and good morning to your listeners. We in the industry is currently facing high cost of inputs. You know, when you are into business, your sole aim is to maximize profit.
Please speak into the microphone for me.
So,
yeah,
what I was saying is, every business person goes into the space to maximize profit.
And quickly, let me just add this. If you join us on Facebook, you get to realize that these are very, very young men. They are very young men. We're live on Facebook, LUV 99.5 FM. And yesterday we heard the finance minister say that, the public sector is choked. You can't employ. And so people should think about going into entrepreneurship. All right? And these are very young people who have ventured into poultry farming and they are raising concerns. Join us on Facebook, LUV 99.5 FM. Get to see them, hear them, and drop comments or ask questions as well. Yes, so please go ahead.
Okay, exactly. To begin with, I must acknowledge the fact that both of us are retired bankers.
Yes. I know quite a number of retired bankers who have gone into poultry farming.
Retired bankers, we are also law students and we find ourselves in the same space, the poultry industry. Yes. We are facing high cost of inputs. The monies that you channel into producing eggs, recouping it back is very difficult. Very, very difficult. It's making you run into a space that if care is not taken, you will not be able to pay your farmhand, you'll not be able to pay your overhead. Lastly, it will result in you folding up your business.
And we hear some of you guys have already folded up.
Of course. Plenty of us are selling their best off.
Okay.
The interesting
are they folding up or selling off their layer beds?
You have to sell the best off before you fold up because you're not being able to feed them. So you have to sell them off.
So I hear that there's shortage of maize. That's the communication I got earlier. True?
I would say it's somewhat true.
Because again, per my checks, I'm told that there's maize available. Only the price has gone up, because as of last year, the information was that, for example, at Idra, a bag was being sold at 110, 120 thereabout. In Kumasi, it's like 150. But there's maize available for, you to do your feeding with. So is this shortage or what's the problem? You guys are on the ground.
David, let me draw some clarity here. The 110 was for a 150 kilo bag. That's what they call the bush weight. But currently, we are buying that same bush weight, which was 150 kilo. We are now buying it at 360 Ghana cedi. And it's even the wet type that you have to send to the dryer. And even before you get it at 360, there is a Chinese who is also luring this same market woman, the one selling the maize. It's luring the woman with 400 cedis for the woman to supply to him or her. So it's not shortage per se, but it's available, but we cannot buy other competing prices.
Because it's expensive to you.
It's expensive.
It's being sold at 360.
360.
But the Chinese, who have, some of them ventured into the poultry business, go and they offer 400 Ghana cedis for a bag.
For a bag.
And the women who are selling these maize sell to the Chinese.
Of course, they are also in for the profit. So they will sell it to the Chinese. Even when you go and they have it there, they will tell you, at the early morning stock, they want to wait for the Chinese to come before. So after they have left, then at around 3 p.m., 4 p.m., that's when they will sell it to you. After they've realized that they've sold and they've made enough profit, that's when they will come back and give it to you around 380 or 360. The person can also decide to wait and even sell it the following day to the Chinese.
How long have you been in this business?
Since 2016.
So let's say some 5 years, roughly.
5 years.
Roughly. And you don't have buyers that you buy maize from who you say are dedicated and committed to selling to you?
Even those that we called genuine customers or dealers, since 2016, they are doing the same to us. Because they also tell you that they need to maximize their profit. And they all need money. That's what they will tell you. Because the bag that was going at 110, that was last year. Now we are buying it at, the list price is 360. And it's even the wet type that you have to go and spend another 2,000 or 3,000 to dry it. So looking at the situation now, honestly, we don't know how to get rid of these Chinese.
We'll talk about the Chinese. We'll talk about the Chinese. I don't know whether you guys are scared of competition, and especially as to why you say,